Hey, how's it going, everyone? Mixtapers and everyone else. It's just everyone. How is everyone? You good? Are you doing okay? Okay. Well, I'm doing alright myself. Thanks for asking. And here we are, man. Devolution of Film action. We're gonna rank the Rob Zombie movies. Just because. Because I want to. They've been on my mind lately. The next episode of the Devolution Podcast, which I just happen to be the host of, focuses on the Firefly trilogy. We'll be breaking that down, going through those three films, and it had me kind of thinking about all the Rob Zombie flicks and decided to do a little listy list for you folks. Hold on, I need to burp. Now, Mr. Robert Zombie, he's directed 8 movies. Now, I have enjoyed all of them, so this ranking thing was a little hard to do, I'll be honest. And so even the ones towards the bottom of the list are still really good flicks in my opinion. I think you should go check them out. I feel like a lot of his movies get a little flackety-flack, and I don't think that's fair. I think he makes good movies. So here's the list, folks. Coming in at number 8 is 31.
Mama, you missed me.
31. Now, this only comes in at the bottom of the list here because I've only watched it one time, and that one time I was very sleepy and I did not really see the movie very well. I don't really remember what it was about. So, sorry 31, you're at the list because I'm an idiot. At number 7 on the list, this one I just watched the other night, and I really enjoyed it. It's The Haunted World of El Super Beasto from 2009. And, you know, it's pretty cool. It's a cartoon, which like I said, I'd never seen it before, but I kept hearing about it, so I finally said, hey, if I'm doing the list, I got to see the flicks, right? So, probably should have watched 31 again, but fuck, man. Get off my back! Someone on my back! Get off my back! Alright, anyway. Now that you're off my fucking back, let's continue with the list. The Haunted World of El Super Beasto is a really fun flick. A lot of cartoon boobs, a lot of foul language, and it's just a really fun story. You got, all kinds of crazy shit going on. There's Dr. Satan in there. It's not the same Dr. Satan from the other movies, but it's a cool reference. A lot of references to all his other movies, and it's a fun one. Go check that out. Number 6 on our list here is 3 from Hell.
The massive press coverage the Rejects received, they became martyrs to the youth.
This one I do kind of got a beef with, because it just, it feels a little unnecessary. I really enjoyed the first 2 in the Firefly trilogy, which will, you know, listen to the podcast and you'll hear all about all this, all my opinions on these. But felt a little forced, a little bit of a money grab maybe, you know. And I get it, man. Bob gotta get his money. Mr. Bob Zombie gotta get his dough. I understand this, Bob. I'm not hating on you for this, and it really actually was a good movie, but just maybe a little unnecessary. I don't know. Who am I? Who am I? I'm Ryan fucking Dean. That's who I am. Number 5 is we got back in the the middle of the 2000s there, back in 2009. He did Halloween 2. Which was a follow-up to his version of Halloween. And this one was really fun because it took a real different turn on the story and the situation, and I really enjoyed it. Go check out both of his Halloween movies. They're fun to watch, dude. Number 4 is one that I've actually been getting into a little more recently. I've watched it a few times in the past, year or two. And this is Lords of Salem from 2012. check this one out. I don't want to give too much away on this one, but I'll tell you what, Rob Zombie's wife, she's in like all of these movies, Sherry Moon Zombie. She is a radio DJ in Salem, Massachusetts in this one, and there's some witchy shit goes on, as tends to happen in Salem, Massachusetts, man. Witches. Ooh, witchy woman. Da, 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 da. Don't get me going on the Eagles, dude. Back to the list. Halloween 2007. Mr. Bob's remake that he did there of course, John Carpenter's classic from the late 70s. I thought it was a really good job. I really did. You get this, you get a really cool backstory, I thought, about Michael Myers' violent past, his violent, weird, fucked up childhood, man. Like, we all had hard childhoods, Mike. I kill the whole neighborhood. You get some really cool backstory, and then you get a sped up version of like the original story from the original movie. So go check out the Halloween. Like I said earlier, I said that like 2 minutes ago, dude. Just go watch them. Stop on my back. Is it Witches on my back? Number 2, The House of 1,000 Corpses. This was his first movie. Beer break. Is that cool little like punky instrumental music playing right now? And then watch, we'll do the pause. House of 1,000 Corpses was mad fun. It's like you're watching just like if a horror movie could take a tab of acid, that's like what House of 1,000 Corpses is, or like a 10 strip, dude. Yeah, House of 1,000 Corpses is like Texas Chainsaw Massacre on a 10 strip. Yeah. Fuck, I never thought of it like that before. Man, I'm gonna go watch it. I'll be back. Hold on, let me go watch it. Dude, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm not sure what's real anymore, but Rob Zombie's wife is pretty hot. Coming in at number 1 on the list, we've got The Devil's Rejects, which was the follow-up to House of 1,000 Corpses. This is a really fun movie. It took a completely different tone from the original in the series, and just had a more realistic feel, and it was fucking really cool. Some badass deaths, It's funny to me because this you see this family, the Firefly family, the 3 of them, and they just do some really awful stuff, like in a hotel, to a family of people, and you're like, oh my god, these people are awful, right? Like, geez, would you guys settle down? And then like 5 minutes later, they're driving down the street like arguing about ice cream, and you're like, oh, I love this family. They're such a cute little family. So. And it's got a cool twist. You kind of see like some vigilante action go on, and you kind of see the bad guys get some revenge fucking played out on them, but you kind of feel bad for the bad guys in your brain. It's like, the 10 strip flashback. Who's on my back? Alright guys, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here before whoever's on my back keeps getting on my back. Now I'm gonna go watch some movie right now. I'm actually gonna go watch 3 from Hell again right now so that I could talk about it on my podcast. Go listen to the podcast for real, man. It's called the Devolution Podcast. It's available on Spotify and Apple Music and Google Music and podcast worldwide web of possibilities. Please go listen to it. We've been doing some really fun episodes about a lot of horror movies and shit. We also cover some true crime here and there and some just weird, bizarre stuff, man. It's a fun time. We have a lot of fun doing it. go listen to it. Tell us what you think. Come back next time here on Punky's MixTape Action News Squad when I talk about my 10 favorite movies that I've never seen. Bye, everyone.